that they were able to do the exact same thing for their students.
Aww.
So where there was not a commencement or a graduation kind of experience, at least there were people from their communities that got a chance to get together. So.
Right. Thank you. So I just want to let you all know, we did have a request to see if we're going to be recording, and I know that some family members couldn't join today, and so I hope that with your permission, by being here with us and recording, we will be able to share this with you, and this is a keepsake that you can share with your family and something that you can keep for yourself. Is that okay? Awesome. All righty, so let's go ahead and get started, and so that we can stay on track and on time. So I just want to say welcome, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Yang-Vigil. I'm the person who's been emailing the graduating seniors and texting you since probably like February or March. And I am the Asian Pacific Islander and Middle Eastern Senior Recognition Committee Chair. We are here today to celebrate this big milestone and accomplishment of you, our SSU Asian Pacific Islander and Middle Eastern graduates, many of whom are first-generation college students and the first ones in your family to graduate from college. You will be going out into the world to become healthcare providers, teachers, computer scientists, therapists, and so much more. We have a full event with guest speakers and the showcase of our Asian Pacific Islander and Middle Eastern slideshow of our graduates. So our first speaker is our very own SSU President, President Judy K. Sakaki. Not only is she the first Japanese American president to run a four-year university here in the United States, she is also part of our very own API community. She is not able to join us in person today. However, she does have a very special message for our graduates. So if you bear with me, I'll go ahead and start the video. Okay.
Good afternoon. I'm Judy Sakaki, President at Sonoma State. I'm so sorry that I can't join you or be with you for your live Zoom today. But I wanted to say congratulations to the Asian Pacific Islander and Middle Eastern graduates, all of you gathered today around your screens. I know that this is not the graduation celebration that any of us had in mind, not at the beginning of this school year, not when you first arrived at Sonoma State. And I know it will be a while before we can give you a proper commencement ceremony. One in the Green Music Center where you can walk across that wonderful stage, and I can hug you, and you can have cheers from your family and friends and faculty and staff who have been with you and helped support you along your way. But today's senior recognition and this graduation celebration is a celebration nevertheless. What you have achieved, what you have accomplished is no small feat. The achievement of a college degree is one that will stay with you forever. I hope you will savor and appreciate what you have accomplished, how big it is, and I hope you will keep dreaming about the things yet to come in your life. Your future is still unfolding. There is still a place in this world, and there is still a place in your lives for really big dreams. As you graduate from Sonoma State, this is my wish for you. Always maintain your passion for what you do. Never give up. Have compassion and gratitude for your family and others. And always hang on to your really big dreams. Continue to make your family and your loved ones proud. I'm really proud of you. And it's with this deepest pride that I say congratulations to the graduates, the Asian Pacific Islander and Middle Eastern graduates of Sonoma State the class of 2020. Wow, you did it, and I'm so proud. Congratulations.
Congratulations. So that was our message from President Sakaki. And I wanted to just give a thank you to the President's Cabinet members who are here with us today. So Dr. Mario Perez, Dr. Margaret Sawyer. And I'm going to ask Dr. Sawyer, who is our Vice President of Student Affairs, to say a few words to our graduates, please.
Well, thank you, Koo. It's always hard to follow our wonderful and very eloquent president, but I will say to all of you how proud I am of your accomplishment. It's not easy in the world today, and particularly with this pandemic, but it's not easy in the world to go to school, to try to make ends meet, to try to pay for school. Some of us have to work in order to be able to go to school and help our families, but you did it. And the one thing about our communities is this, is that we work together. And what I hope that you will do is see your Seawolf community as your extended community. That upon your graduation, as you finish that final examination, and at some point, as the president said, they are working on, as Dr. Perez also is with us today, who will be working on a commencement ceremony. She wants to make sure, Dr. Sakaki wants to make sure that we have a way that we can celebrate you and this major accomplishment. And even though I know walking is a huge thing, I've seen people walk and not graduate. The difference is that you may graduate and not necessarily walk yet. But what you will do, and what commencement actually means, it means it's a beginning. And that's what you all are doing. And you're going to take the fruits of all the knowledge and information that you've taken here, and you are going to take that back out, and you're going to use that as a seed. You're going to grow other people that are like yourself, and you're going to bring that back. And we want you to come back, because now your life has begun. And we want you also to give back. Certainly the dollars, we love that. You know, Mario and I, our handshake will be like this, because we're going to hold it. You know, we'll shake your hand this way. But we want to make sure that you're always part of our Seawolf family. You're part of one nomination. And no matter how you look, no matter where you come from, no matter any of that, when you go out, you are all Seawolves. And the exciting thing is you have so much to give. And our Seawolf knowledge and our camaraderie and just the selflessness that we have is something that's very unique. It is not like what you would get at most institutions throughout America. So I applaud the work that you have done, your endurance, but more importantly, the ability to become one group of students, to become one nation, to be able to say that you are part of the Sonoma State family, says a whole lot about who you are. My dad used to say, son, it's not what you get from your education, it's what you become as a result of it. And I believe that to be true, because you can read a lot and learn a lot, but some of the smartest people we know don't have a college education. Some of the best people we know never even enter these hallowed halls. And some of the most courageous and ethical people that we know have the biggest hearts, have never even received a high school diploma. So what I say to you is, take this education that you've earned, take the heart though that you were born with, and the family that helped develop that with you, and make this world a better place, because we need you. We need your courageous feelings. We need the way right now that you're thinking. We need to think differently. And hopefully when you get out there, you'll make this a much better world. And so to all of you, I say thank you. I very much appreciate you. I know my wonderful staff absolutely loves every one of you. And on behalf of myself, certainly Dr. Perez, I also want to put Dr. J in there too. And I know Rachel was somewhere on here from my office. Thank you, students, for making us and allowing us to walk on this journey with you. Because sometimes we got to walk side by side with you, listen to your stories, and sometimes you got to listen to ours. So just thank you for being part of this family and allowing us to join you on the journey. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sawyer.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you. I'm going to invite our very own AS president, Daniel, to join us. He is also a graduating senior and a part of our Asian Pacific Islander Middle Eastern community. And so such an honor to have you with us, Daniel. Go ahead and pass the mic on to you.
Howdy, y'all. It's wonderful to be here today. I'm very blessed to be able to bask in the glory that is the last day of the semester. And I'm, a little bit curious how that feels for all of you. I know for me, it's still not yet over. I have one more exam that I'm going to be taking after this. But to sort of bookend this chapter of my life is, in this way, is very interesting. To not have commencement immediately after is something that, well, the commencement itself is something that is important to me and to my family. I know that was something that they were looking forward to watching, and inviting extended family out to California to watch. I was speaking to a reporter from the Press Democrat recently about commencement, and they asked me if I had felt cheated out of a commencement. And it's, what I said was, it was hard to feel cheated, as if it was, one person making that kind of decision to not allow crowds to gather. And so there's some solace in that, this is a shared experience with the rest of the graduating seniors. But I wanted to say that absent a proper commencement, you guys deserve so much praise and recognition. Graduating, at least for me, wasn't easy. And hopefully it's not just because I took economics. But, I think I wouldn't be where I am without my family. And I'm sure you guys feel, a lot the same. And, I gotta say, my last name is Yuwono. That's Indonesian. That comes from my dad. He instilled in me from a young age the value of education, as did my mom, and they pushed me to be the best person that I could be. And I think wherever I go, it's important to lean on community. I think back even to high school, I was a part of the API club, and how we support each other. And I think even then we had our own study group. It's just so important, even beyond university. I hope wherever you end up, you're able to find some more like-minded folks. And like I said, you guys are wonderful, and I would hug each and every one of you. You guys are just so important, and it was an honor to be your president and to have API representation in this role. I think was very important. So I know later on tonight I'm going to be popping some champagne that I had saved for this occasion. I hope you join me in that if you're of age. And congratulations to the class of 2020. You did it.
Yay, congratulations. Thank you, Daniel. So without further ado, I'm going to be showcasing our Asian Pacific Islander and Middle Eastern slideshow video. And just bear with me as I get this up. Oops, hold on. My apologies. Technology, the beauty of technology. Alrighty, here we go. righty. Again, congratulations, graduates. I hope that you all enjoyed the video, the slideshow. Thank you so much for putting the time and energy for sending us all the information so we can make this happen. Before we end, I just wanted to open it up to any of our graduating seniors if you wanted to say anything, any words before we close today. I wanted to give that opportunity. Just want to make sure I don't miss anyone.
I know me personally, I'd like to thank the university for providing me with a great school to attend and get my education. I did not think that I'd be graduating in 4 years. So it definitely feels surreal being in this position, but I know like many of us, this is an exciting time, a scary time, but we're all gonna get through this together, and just congrats to everybody in our class 2020.
Ooh, thank you, Brian. Anyone else? Okay. Well, on behalf of the SSU Asian Pacific Islander and Middle Eastern Senior Recognition Committee, we congratulate you, graduates. And in the words of Kerry Washington, your life is your story, and the adventure ahead of you is your journey to fulfill your own purpose and potential. Thank you so much for joining everyone today. Congratulations to our class of 2020. Let's give another round of applause. Congrats, everyone. And have a wonderful weekend. I hope you all get some rest. And again, congratulations. What we'll do is send this out, the slideshow, the video, so that you all can have access to it, as well as a PowerPoint for accessibility. And again, I just want to thank you. I'm so honored to share this space with you all today. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everyone.
Congratulations.
We did it.
Congratulations.
Let's go, Brian.